Hello and welcome. This is the introduction of the Sunflex24Touch. We're going to go through some of its operational features, and I'm going to try and attempt to zoom in a little bit and see what we get so we can concentrate on the screen more. And let's pan up a little bit. And that's a very good close shot of the screen. So, just a little smaller maybe. Yeah, okay. As you can see, this is the main screen. On the very top, it displays the date, time. Right now, the unit is set up for single timer operation. So we have one sunrise and one sunset. As you can see, sunrise starts at 7:41:40. It's in a breed mode right now. It's a demo unit, so consequently it's got some random values in there. Sunrise start time, sunset start time, and room temperature if you have the optional temperature and humidity monitor, and tells you that sunrise has been completed, the daylights are on. We're in breed day mode 14 of 90 days total, and daylight for today is 15 hours and 40 minutes and no seconds. We're going to touch the screen and show you what the main menu looks like. These are all the options available. Setting the date and time, sunrise, sunset times and duration, breed mode, rest mode values, mode selection, manual, breed or rest, system options and system status, and in this line right here you see enable midday timers from date and time menu if you choose to have a dual timer mode. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to select the date and time. And as you can see, time, date, and the option for the dual timer. The dual timer is off at this time. We're going to turn it on, and the red line indicates that it is on. And we're going to go back right now. We're going to save that, and we're going to go right back to the main screen, just to show what the dual timer looks like. So what we've done is we introduced another option. So we have in first sunrise, first sunset, lights off during the middle of the day. Lights come back on, and then the lights go off at the selected sunset time. All these times are adjustable. The sunrise and sunset time, when you're in breed or rest mode, those are automatically calculated each and every day to either advance the daylight hours or subtract from the daylight hours. So back to the main screen again we go. This next screen shows the setting for normal sunrise and sunset times, duration, again, everything. The minimum duration is 3 minutes on either one of them. Duration maximum for sunrise is set at 30 minutes, sunset is at 45 minutes. Those values are fine, so we're going to go out of that screen. Oops, I'm touching the touch screen. So that covers that. Now this is the breed mode. This is where you start I'm sorry, we can't go into it because we're already in breed mode, so I cannot make any changes. So I need to get out of it, and let's proceed instead to the rest mode, which is the opposite of the breed mode. In this mode, we basically decrease the amount of daylight hours to bring the birds into a rest condition, and molting and whatever goes on. You breeders know what that's all about. So basically, we're going to start with a high number of daylight hours, typically 14 to 15 or whatever. And we're going to lower it to something less than, typically 9-10 hours a day. The number of days that you wish this change to occur in, and it automatically calculates the amount of change each and every day for sunrise and sunset duration. You notice we also have a fixed sunrise mode. So this way, any changes in daylight hours only extend the day or decrease the day at sunset time. Sunrise will always be fixed. So if you pick, for your conditions, if you pick 6:30 or 6:35 in the morning for the sun lamps to come on, 6:31 for that matter, for the sunrise to initiate, sunrise will always initiate at that time, and we're going to enable it and show you the difference. We do not make any change for sunrise. However, we do make a 5-minute change at sunset with the values that we have calculated. As you can see, as I change the number of days, okay, it automatically calculates and tells you what those changes are going to be. And this particular timer, sunrise and initial start hours, initial end hours are now selectable in 5-minute increments. That gives you greater flexibility on the adjustment of sunlight duration for your particular situation. So as you can see, as you adjust, things automatically change. So it's easy for you to see. There we go. We turn sunrise mode off, and the change here would be sunrise will be later, 1 minute and 36 seconds every day. Sunset will be earlier, minus 3 minutes and seconds at sunset time. We'll just save these values. It doesn't matter. We're in a demo mode. Next, we're going to go to the select operating mode. Remember, we are in breathe mode right now. So that's the breathe mode. The camera is being overwhelmed with the intensity of the colors. So the screen looks somewhat, the colors are not natural colors. It's simply because the screen is so bright. I can't diminish the brightness of the screen. So here we go. We're in breathe mode. When this got started, we set a starting time at 7:41 in the morning. Again, 5-minute increments. Okay, so we can start the time in any 5-minute increment we want. Okay, and that basically the values were already preset. So all we have to do is select the starting time. We're gonna go to the manual mode, and manual mode, daily sunrise and sunset routines are based on the user set values. Show you what that looks like. These are the values. Those are the values that you have for normal sunrise and normal sunset. So in this mode, that sunrise and sunset gets repeated day after day after day. No changes will ever occur. It's fixed. Okay? Now we'll show you what would happen if we were to select the rest. If we were to select the breathe mode again, it says what time are you starting? 6:55. What do we have? I'm sorry. What do we have in breathe mode? Well, let's look at the values that we have for breathe mode. Breathe mode. The text basically says increases daylight hours based on the following 3 values: starting hours, ending hours, and number of days to maximum hours of sunrise, maximum hours of daylight. Sunrise and sunset times are just daily after midnight. System changes to manual mode at the end of breathe mode. So everything you need to know about what that function does is right there on the screen presented to you. So in this particular scenario, we have the starting hours at 10 hours and 5 minutes. Let's make it 9 hours and 45 minutes. Make it 9 hours and, oops. Okay, 9 hours and, sorry. 9 hours and 45 minutes. One more time. Ending hours, we want to end at, let's say 15 hours and 14 hours and 50 minutes. Fixed sunrise, we don't want to worry about it right now. Number of days, we want to do it in, I don't know, 88 days, okay? So with variable sunrise and sunset, the change that will occur every day is sunrise will be earlier by 1 minute and sunset will be later by 2 minutes and 16 seconds every day. At midnight,